Welcome to another episode, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Rooga from Chicago squabbled up with K-Mac the Great, the Crip from California, out of Long Beach. He's still representing LA. The individual K-Mac, he's constantly on Instagram squabbling up with the air, and it looked like he was packing a powerful punch when he was squabbling by himself on Instagram. So everyone really had K-Mac, Kev Mac the Great to down Rooga. Rooga, of course, was supposed to fight Blueface at first. But then they stepped in and said that Rooga would end up mauling Blueface because they saw the weight difference, etc., and said, no, you fight Kev Mac, and then Blueface ended up fighting some other dude, Chibu. They're saying now that Kev Mac probably should have just fought Blueface and Rooga fought Chibu. But let's get into it. A little action in round one. Round two, I'll start to skip because it's like whatever. Round three, they had a little bit more action. You tell me who won. This Kev Mac right here on the left, representing LA. Rooga over here, I believe he's a GD, representing Chicago. Oh, my goodness.
What the?
And Adam, I really want to see Aaron the Plumber fight the winner here.
Me too. Aaron's scary though. He's a fucking hoe.
He's a winner.
You don't like Aaron?
Nah, he's an informant.
He lied on me. I hate informants.
Oh.
I sent.
I remember you were trying to be nice.
Aaron can't go to O-Block.
Oh, my goodness. I wanted to play that for y'all first. That's Aiden Ross, Adam 22, Charleston White talking in the background, sitting at a table. And Aiden Ross says he wants to see Rooga fight Aaron the Plumber next. And Adam 22 says, I hate Aaron the Plumber. He's an informant. Boy, this internet is wild.
Yeah, I sent APD to go pick him up from the airport.
All right, here we go.
And this nigga had a gun on.
LA versus. Oh, shit.
Oh, Chicago wobbling at the knees already. He got the baby deer legs. He got them baby deer legs.
Oh, wait a minute, Unk. Unk.
That nigga going sideways. Yeah, bro, he's already wobbling.
Oh!
This is a southpaw situation, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see you, Rooga.
Hold on, Rooga actually low-key. Rooga might win.
Ooh.
Oh, he felt that one.
He's trying to load up on him.
Now, do you guys think Ruga's going to get... Oh! Oh, my God, Adam.
He picks him up.
Adam.
He picks him up, though.
Nah, Adam, that was bad.
That's insane.
Oh, Shot-Town. Oh, Shot-Town.
Yo.
Shot-Town. Let's go.
They picks him up, though.
Trump should have freed Larry. Fuck is wrong with dude?
Shout out to Mama Duck.
Come on.
This is how they fight in the streets, bro.
For real? Oh, he's talking shit.
Oh my God. Oh,
He's talking shit.
You, Rooga.
now I see why you made us take off our shoes. This makes sense. I got it now.
You're weird as fuck.
What do you mean? It's a safe environment.
Are you racially profiling them because they're black?
Nigga Rooga bringing that belly in there, showing that nigga.
Oh! That form is like very like.
Ruga's shrugging so hard that he looks like No Neck Jay.
Damn.
Oh! He missed.
Get in there. Get in there.
And he don't got no footwork. He keep tripping over his own feet.
Yeah, at all. But he got power.
Oh, I ain't know no game to swing like that.
Leave him alone, man. He got a belly.
Oh, okay.
He can't stretch the jab
So,
out and twist it.
wait a minute.
How you supposed to.
Do you think this fight's gonna go the distance, guys?
No, somebody get knocked out.
Yeah, someone's getting.
Somebody taking something to the head.
Oh my God.
He got power. He got a little power.
Rooga definitely got power.
If he had footwork, it would be done.
Yeah.
And he switched up and it's toward
Look at that face. K-Mac is a mean guy, man. It's K-Mac the Great.
Would you
Not
let him fuck your way?
anything's possible.
Yo!
Oh my God.
He got right. He got
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh
God!
my fucking God.
Shit, I see you. I see you.
Okay, now would you let him fuck your wife?
No, it's out the window.
And spoiler alert, that's the most action we gonna get in this freaking fight. He did drop him right there. Kev Mac would later go on to say that he slipped, but he did give him credit for the punch. But they do have a little bit more action, though. They got a little bit more action. But even Charleston White and others believed from the beginning that K-Mac the Great was going to win. He's really a boxer, a street fighter, and he really wants to be a boxer, though. Again, he trains and all of this on Instagram. Rooga's just a dude off the street. And not in tip-top shape, I would say, is Rooga. Neither am I, but I'm just saying. K-Mac looks to be in better shape, but they both seem a little tired. But K-Mac done caught him a couple times swinging them haymakers. But both of their stances and the way K-Mac and the way Rooga is fighting. So K-Mac is the one that just got dropped for a little. K-Mac, again, is right here in the blue glove. He's from L.A., or Long Beach to be specific. Not that I'm not claiming him. Ow.
You're deceiving, bro. Holy shit.
He need to come up. He's still hurt.
This dude is fatter, shorter, and he's still fucking him up.
Rooga scored the first knockdown, man. That was wild.
Rooga got a right hand.
Yeah, he does. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
It's just that footwork. What the?
Rooga he needs to jump rope. He needs to jump rope.
Yep.
He went there swimming that time. You see the way K-Mac just swung? He put his head down and swung. The black Michael Phelps.
Get his footwork going.
He's got power.
Bro, it's only the first round, too.
My dad just texted me, Chicago's looking good.
10 seconds, Jonathan, listen for that bell.
That's right, Dad. Chicago is looking good.
I see you, Rooga.
1-0.
And
He was fighting like he was drunk last night.
Good
So I agree. I get what you're saying.
Man, this is stressful for me, dude.
I support this, Aiden.
This look good.
This is good, right?
Yeah, this is good.
Damn, Rooga was an underdog, too.
Rooga was a heavy underdog at 3x.
He was.
3x. 1,000 make 3,000.
I mean, to be fair, like, K-Mac is doing this all the time. All he does is train to fight. He fights people in the street. He does these, like, meetups.
Wow.
You said he was
Oh,
drunk.
he's gonna
Wait,
lose all his
K-Mac
credits.
K-Mac does. K-Mac will fight you on the concrete, on the sidewalk, outside of a liquor store if you pull up on one of his live streams.
What?
It's crazy.
So if he loses this, it's done.
I don't think Rooga was training for a fight at all up until, that was a brutal strike, up until the last couple of days. Look at King Yella in the middle of the ring, wearing all pink, looking like an Easter egg.
Yeah, with my legs.
With his head to his face.
Yeah.
Round 2, baby.
See what Adam's saying? Yeah, K-Mac will fight you on the street. You pull up to it. That's what he be on live and all that. Say he be on his live stream fighting. He'd pop it, talk crazy, and anybody on his live stream and anybody talk crazy back, he'd tell them pull up, and they pull up, and he'd squabble them down right there. And and he got it on his live. They're recording it. So he'll you pull up to him, he'll squabble you on the street. K-Mac, he's supposed to be a beast. He's supposed to be one of them boys like Kimbo Slice or something. I don't know, bro. You didn't just hit the ground pretty hard right there, hit the ropes. And I ain't seen you really get off no heck of a punch that did anything to this big old dude, Rooga. He should have been on the ground by now. What's up, player?
That guy King Yella, we got to get him in here too, man.
I would love to. Chad, put some W's in the fucking chat. You having a good time, man. This is brand risk number 13. Rooga versus K-Mac, round 2. Here we go. All right, Rampage.
I'll get that first round of K-Mac.
What? Oh, you trolling.
Can't leave it out there. Gotta leave it out.
Dude,
That's just not gonna work.
He's looking for. He ain't trying to box. He's trying to slug.
Dude, K-Mac's whole identity is going to evaporate into thin air if he loses this fight.
Well, that's not good.
He wants to be a
Watch
fighter
your feet.
bad.
And Brandrist is looking for more fighters bad.
Yeah.
So?
It's not over till it's
He
over.
won't be bad if you go to a boxing gym. Just look at his body.
Aiden.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Oh.
He's not hitting any of these punches, though.
You gotta wait.
He's telegraphing every last one.
He damn sure is.
Charleston, who you want to win now?
Oh, I'm still picking. I'm rooting for K-Mac. Yeah, I ain't switching up because my nigga losing. Yeah, I ain't jumping ship because I like the ship sinking. I'm just like the band on the Titanic, still playing when the water filling up.
This is... All right, now I think they're starting to get tired.
Yeah, this is a big nigga time now.
And that's going to benefit my boy K-Mac if this
No, I think Rooga.
No way. Rooga's a fat guy.
But Rooga's got weight and strength.
Hey, you got to swing,
Yeah.
K-Mac.
They're holding their breath too. They don't know how to.
Gotta
They
move it up.
yeah.
Ooh, nice little tap.
I think K-Mac has got he's got the better conditioning.
It don't look like he got the better conditioning. Neither one of them are in good condition. I'm not talking about shape. I'm talking about they're both breathing hard. I mean, fighting is hard. You know, just throw some punches in the air a few times for 5 minutes and see how exhausted you are. Fighting is hard. Then you actually hitting somebody, punching someone, these big gloves on and all that. That's hard work. It's exhausting. You have to be in tip-top shape, especially going round after round. They're only going to go 3 rounds here. But Mac doesn't look to be in great shape either, or conditioning, because he's tired fighting this big dude who's clearly not in top shape, who's clearly hasn't been hitting the gym like that. I'm just saying. So you would think he has the advantage because he's really a fighter and really wants to be a fighter so bad and really trains and all of this. And again, people pull up and he'll squabble you down. This is what you doing when people pull up? He barely getting off a punch. He breathing, he's sucking in air. He breathing hard already. It looked like he should be in good shape. Where, man, you talking about you really want to box? Them boxers up in there be going 12 rounds. You only going 3. They're going 12. And I mean going at it. Man, please. They gonna eat you up, boy. You better stick to the liquor store.
Rooga don't seem too tired though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boxing match. You fought that Island boy.
McGarvey.
Oh yeah.
If he fought Blueface, that would have been bad.
I agree. I think if Blueface fought Rooga, Blueface would have knocked him out probably round 1 or 2.
That's the opinion of the commission as well.
Yep.
You can't leave it out there, Red. You gotta bring it back.
K-Mac got fucked up last night. Adam said it.
I can't believe so. This guy just posts boxing videos all day.
Oh yeah, that's all he does. That's his whole identity.
Fight videos.
You can put that mic up.
I fuck with Rooga, bro.
Yeah, it's a difference between fighting and boxing, and we see that now.
Yeah, he's a street fighter, and it turns out maybe that's not as useful as we thought.
Yeah.
Imagine Rooga conditioning, training.
Rooga half-ass boxing.
He could be a real
He
problem.
picking his punches.
Can I tell y'all what the problem is?
What's the problem, Rampage?
That Ruga's a southpaw. It's hard to fight them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why I keep.
That's why all the punches
It's
land.
such an awkward fight.
Yeah. What's his name? K-Mac?
Yeah.
That's why he having a little problem.
K-Max he looks really tired, guys. But Rooga does too.
Because he really running into that right hand, ain't he?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he looks so sloppy, bro.
This dude,
Is it fair to say that K-Mac
tired
might
as
have won
heck,
this
bro.
round?
He is super tired.
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone. Oh,
Wait a
Rooga
minute.
is too. Look how he's swinging. He's
Chat, how do you guys score this?
I give K-Mac this because he's more aggressive.
Yeah, K-Mac winning this fight.
So you guys really?
I give
It's
this
2-0.
round.
I think it's 2-0.
That was my last
2-0
one.
Rooga. 2-0.
LA all day.
I say 1-1. That's 1-1. I say.
The underdogs are out tonight.
Really quickly, guys, I want to give a special shout out to everyone co-streaming. Clavicular, Neon, Cheezer, Rampage, TJR, Combi, Phantom, Greek God, DDG, Benedon, Silky, Your Boy, and Jay Cinco. Shout out to all you guys watching and supporting Brand Risk. I love all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Man, let me sponsor with my water, man. I got a water.
Come on, bro. And you know what? I wouldn't even charge you. You're my friend.
That was
I'm not
King
charge
Yellow
you for
right
sponsorship. Fuck out of here, my boy.
Why are they filming the ring?
King Yellow getting in the ring. That's who they saying they want to see him squabble next or whatever. Or one of these times. Man, these dudes, both of them tired. Both of them are out of shape, bro. Both of them. You can see this. No, they're showing a replay in slow motion. None of them are really landing punches at all. Man, please, man. What is this? I think they have a little bit more action right now in the third round. This is the last round. I'm going to put myself and you all out of our misery.
Girl's ass.
Yeah, man, I got some water too, man. $1 billion water.
Charleston, come on, you know I
Yeah, and I
got you.
bought a chicken restaurant. I want to cater next time.
I would love that.
Yeah, I just bought a chicken restaurant. So
I don't charge my friends for stuff
Already.
like that. So
You the man, W, man. You the man.
Last round.
all right, yeah. So what do you guys score this one?
I say 1-1.
I'll say 1-1 probably, right?
I say 1-1.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, dude. You're a funny dude.
Ruga was resting the second round, so K-Mac seemed a little bit more active. He didn't land as many punches, but he seemed more active.
That's close. Thank you.
All right, round 3. Here we go.
He's gonna give it us all this round.
LA
also.
versus Chicago. Chat, who y'all got?
You gotta do
Streets
this for the
involved,
city.
politics involved.
I say LA get him knocked.
Oh, wait a minute.
That right hand is a
K-Mac is ready.
but he can't stop that right hand. He dodges.
Ooh, real good.
He cannot stop that right hand.
And you don't even look tired. Rooga does not seem tired.
I feel like Rooga could keep going.
Load back up then. Yeah, load back up.
This is a very interesting fight, guys.
Bro, with K-Mac's physique, you would think he was a lot better than this.
Well, I think the partying got to him. And you know what? With a full month or two of real training camp,
And he like a Deontay Wilder. He a one-punch, you know, yeah, he a one-trick pony. He only got one punch.
you think that's what it is?
That's what it's looking like.
He can't figure out that southpaw. He can't figure it out.
He's still winning.
I mean, K-Mac didn't know he was going to be fighting Rooga until maybe a week and a half, 2
That's
weeks
true.
ago. So maybe he didn't have a lot of time.
That's true. The commission denied the Blueface fight. But now I think they'll give him Blueface.
I mean, K-Mac told me that he's never trained consistently at a boxing gym for more than like, I think he said a month, 2 months. So he's never really been able to have like a full training camp.
I mean, it seems like he's been training every day, bro.
Rampage.
He's got his own style of training.
How old were you? Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
How old were you when you started street fighting?
He looked more tired than Rooga. You would think he would be in the best shape. Boy has not been doing no
And
burpees.
how many street fights would you say you've been
Not
in?
been doing his
I've
burpees.
been doing 1,000
Put the
fights.
head back.
Wow. 1,000 fights.
Looks like he has,
Most
but
of
he
them
has
was my
none.
cousin, though, but they were real fights.
Gotcha.
Street fighter. Telling people to call up, pull up to the liquor store.
A minute left. Oh, good shit. There you go.
I didn't even see Julian's in his corner.
Yeah, Julian
He's
Newman.
supposed to be fighting that southpaw to the left.
By the way, Julian Newman is a great fighter, Neon.
Bro, he is.
He's an athlete.
Dedicated, bro.
K-Mac got to let him go right now.
A lot of people talk shit about Julian Newman.
Now or never, K-Mac.
Respect.
Oh,
He's throwing him. He's
He
just
listened
missing.
to me.
He's missing, yeah. It's that reach.
All Rooga got to do is stand
Oh,
in the
he's
center
tight.
of his chest because all his punches are swinging wild from the shoulder.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
30
Go
seconds.
all out, bro. Start swinging. Hail Mary.
I think once they go back and watch this footage, they're going to get in the
That's
gym.
it.
I agree.
20
I want
seconds
people to
left.
fall in
Then
love
he
with this
gonna
shit,
get
bro.
in the gym.
I love it.
Like, Chibu fell in love with this. That's why you
Yeah.
see Chibu. You know, and I want that.
Get in there,
And I tell all
bro.
my fighters, you guys can fight every month if you want.
Get in there.
Oh!
He needs some crazy shit.
8 seconds!
It's your last chance, brother.
leave it all in the ring, K-Mac.
It's over.
It's over. You
It's
waited too
over.
late,
Chicago
K-Mac.
got it. Rooga won.
You waited too late, K-Mac.
Wow.
I could really kind of see that going either way. Look at that.
What the fuck are you
Look
talking
at that
about?
flurry that
Rooga.
K-Mac
That's
just had at
Rooga.
the end.
That's
Yeah.
Rooga. That's Rooga.
Yeah, that's respect right there.
Rooga.
That's it.
That's it.
3 rounds.
Rooga won
I
that.
think K-Mac won.
Hey, Ben.
It's because you live in LA.
I'm going to text you who to interview.
Yeah, I think
I'll
K-Mac
text you.
won.
Yeah.
Who y'all say won, man, before they announce it? Who do you say won? Blueface fought too, as I said earlier. I'm gonna check that out and see if y'all want to see that. Let's see what he can do, man. So they said Blueface would have mauled Rooga. I thought they were saying Rooga would have mauled Blueface. And that's why they called that fight off. They were supposed to squabble. Instead, these two ended up fighting. If that's what you want to call it. Let's see, man. Let's see who won.
I think K-Mac won too.
I think K-Mac, he sealed it up at the end.
Yeah, but yeah.
That was obviously a horrible moment.
And he slipped.
Definitely the most notable moment of the fight.
Yep.
But it looked like he was having a seizure for a second on the ground. He was doing the stanky leg on the ground.
So these two guys, they really had beef in real life?
Nah.
okay.
No, but it's just street politics, though.
Oh, okay.
LA
LA
versus
versus
Chicago.
Chicago, you know. They kind of both fight for the respect of their cities.
Okay.
Both of them are known
What's
to be
more dangerous?
notorious cities.
What's more dangerous, Chicago or LA?
I feel like Chicago has a higher murder rate at this point.
What do you think, Charleston?
LA is more dangerous.
For real?
LA's very dangerous, bro.
LA is more dangerous.
Oh my God.
Very dangerous.
Then I think K-Mac won.
LA, they'll extort you. They'll take all your money.
Yeah, kidnap you. Yeah. They'll take your broad and pimp on her. LA a motherfucker. LA a motherfucker. Chicago, you might, go hide and mingle, but now LA, you have to really be on guard.
I don't know. They have something called killing season in Chicago.
That's crazy. All right, here we go.
This is big, man.
K-Mac looks tight.
Put K-Mac's hand up in the air, man. Rooga
Man, please.
I had a lot of bread on K-Mac.
At least they fought, though.
What's a lot of bread? What's a lot of
They
bread?
got
to
in
you?
the
10
ring,
bands.
bro.
Damn.
10
GG's.
bands on
All
Rainback.
right, here we go. Everyone be quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision.
Uh-oh.
Judge 1 scored this bout 30-26. Judge 2 scored this bout 29-27. Judge 3 scored this bout 30-26. And for the winner, by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Rooga!
Wow.
Ah, shit.
No one believed in him.
All right, y'all come here. They done let the GDs in the dough. They done let them boys in the dough, man. All right, good sportsmanship. Y'all need to come stand by me. You stand on the other side. You stand right here. Come here. Let me get you right quick. All right. Damn, this was a highly anticipated fight. Both of y'all went out there, performed. What you feel like you could have done better? What you feel like you didn't do this fight that you should have?
I feel like I did what I could do and shit like that. I feel like we would have more rounds. I would have been able to do my thing. He hit me pretty hard a couple times, but I honestly I brushed him off. It didn't hurt me. I'm not hurt. I'm not tired. You feel me?
You didn't do none of that shit in the fucking ring.
Hey, that's shadow boxing, but you feel me? It's easier to do without.
Wait, nigga, if you shadow boxing like this, why is you throwing straight hate maker?
You want to get in the ring and see?
Nigga, you just lost, nigga. You can take your L and chill with that one for a minute. How you feel about whooping this nigga ass since he want to talk?
Hey, look, I'm from Iraq. I'm a survivor, shorty, you hear me?
He from the rack. He from Chirac. He a survivor, bro. We survivors too, bro. Oh, yeah, Mac, let him talk to you like that. Say he from the rack and he a survivor. Talking to a dude from LA like that, bro. Really? Ah. K-Mac popping it right now, isn't he? He doing all. Where was all that just now in the ring? Just 2 minutes ago. Just 2. We ain't talking about last year. Just 2 minutes ago, where was all of this, bro? You were swinging like this, slow and ducking your head. Michael Phelps. What are you doing? Real slow, out of breath. Now, when he's fighting himself, see, that's what he's doing on Instagram and all that. That shit look good on Instagram.
I come from the toughest of the shit. And there was a lot of motherfuckers doubting us. And I'm here to show motherfuckers. And he was a little musty. But look.
Yeah, shorty. Yeah, shorty.
I ain't done. He was trying to distract me with his must. But look. I want, on some real shit, I really want G Herbo next.
Wait, what? That's my nigga.
Hey, why you didn't have energy before the fight? That would have been cool if we could have had a little rivalry or something like that. But you was quiet to the motherfucker.
See, look, he thought I was his friend. He thought I was his friend. I'm really planning on knocking your motherfucking head off your shoulders, boy.
Back dojo, man. That was a good fight. Y'all ain't gotta keep going back.
Nigga, you got one lucky punch and I failed. If I wouldn't have failed, I would have won by decision, nigga.
If was a fifth,
we'd all be drunk. Next fight, chat.
Hey.
Wow, that dude straight hit the ground, man. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. There you have it. Rooga, congratulations. Rooga won the fight. He got the decision by all 3 judges or what have you. It was a unanimous decision. Rooga won. Do you agree with that decision? We're clowning, but I give them credit for at least getting in the ring with each other and, handling it that way and just having fun or whatever, getting paid for a little fight. Chicago versus LA. Chicago versus Long Beach. And, it was good. But they both need to get in shape. As do I. But I'm not in the ring. And Kev Mack, he talking about he really want to be a boxer and all that. He really gonna have to, bro, these dudes are in shape. They running miles a day, these boxers. They getting in there, they go 12 rounds, and they swinging hard and fast. They will eat you alive. Right now, you're going to have to do better than that. Just get in shape, I'm just saying, if you're talking about really taking this serious and being a boxer. Because if not, that's just my opinion. It was a good fight, man. It was a decent fight. And at least they fought. Let's see what happened with Blueface. He did squabble. I'm sure many of y'all have already seen it, but I'm going to go check it out and see if it's worth bringing to you. I'm thinking so. Blueface, right? He was the one supposed to fight Rooga at first, Blueface. But as I said, they called that off. Talking about Blueface, he got hands like that. He for real. So let's see. Stay safe and stay free. People up.